They're on.
There's a growing problem in America today that most people don't want to talk about. It's a shameful theme, but it's more common than most may think. It's called outstanding credit card debt, and it's affecting us more than you know. In May of 2020, according to creditrates.com, consumers owed over $900 billion in credit card debt. That's correct. You heard me. 900 billion with a B in credit card debt. That's such a crazy number for me to wrap my head around. I mean, how do we even get to this point? Well, the fact is that we are at this point, and it normally starts out small. Unexpected expenses arise for most of us. Small things, credit card or car repair comes up quite quickly and you don't have the money, put it on some plastic. But the question is, are you really paying it off? One of the most surprising mistakes, according to SoFi.com, stated this crazy example that I want to share with you. If you went out and charged an item that cost you $5,700 and you made the minimum payments of $100 per month, it would take you 117 months, that's equivalent to 10 years, to pay off that amount. The crazier thing is that you will have paid over $5,995 in interest alone. That's more than you charged. This is what is affecting our youth today. And this is something that we need to address. The consumer culture of buy now, pay later is not working for any of us. At Nest.com, Reasons for Credit Card Debt, it says that people don't realize how quickly it acquires. The average American household with a net worth of $25,000 to $100,000 has an average credit card debt of $6,800. Okay, we know what the problem is. What's the solution? I really think the solution is a lot simpler than you may think. The solution is that we need to educate our children. We need to start when they're young. We need to show them how credit works. When I was younger, my mom sat me down and showed me how a credit card actually works. Nowadays, there are laws and regulations that state that it has to say on your credit card bill when it will take you to pay it off, how long it'll take you to pay this off, and what interest you will pay if you take that long. But are we showing our children these bills, or are we just telling them they have to pay the bill? There's a tricky slope in that too. Most of our kids have gone paperless for bills, and you don't really read your paperless bill. So my solution is one, we need to start with the class in high school or even in early college years that teaches our children about credit. It needs to show them how to read a credit card statement if the parent is not going to do that for them. Credit card debt is a shameful thing that affects families more than you know. It's left behind for other family members to pay for. It just doesn't go away, and I don't think our youth realizes that. I have 3 more things to say that we could teach our children about credit card debt. Budget, budget, budget. I can't say that enough. Sometimes unexpected bills will arise and credit cards may be the only solution, but that doesn't mean that it has to be a bad one. It just means that they have to be smart about it. They need to make more than the minimum credit card payment required. Staying ahead of the credit card game is the best laid plan for anyone. One of the 5 dangers of credit cards, they state at wisebread.com, is that people are making only minimum credit card payments. They're not paying off what's actually there. Well, I've explained what we need to do to make ourselves better, We know what the problem is. It's a 900 billion problem that's not going to go away. Our children need to realize that this is affecting them more in more ways than just one. Not only does it affect them getting a car and everything else, it affects their employment. Employers nowadays are checking children's credit rating because somehow it says something about them as an employee. Now that I've stated all the facts, because we know them, we need to make bigger payments on our credit cards. We need to educate our children to bring us out of this hole and to keep us out of this hole. And we need to realize one last thing, and the last thing that I want to leave you with, which is very important. I went to www.debt.org, and it had the best advice that I read. Set realistic financial goals. And it's just as easy as this. If you don't have the money to pay for it, then don't buy it. Thank you.